Hey YouTube, how you doing? I'm gonna make you another video. I figured since I've made a video on my Knicks boots, I'll make a quick video on my Iron Rangers. I believe I have the 885s. The reason I got that specific one is because it had like a copper color to it, and I really liked it. But if you can see also on my Knicks, your boot changes over time. I like it personally, but you should maybe, I don't know, maybe this will be useful. So I got the 885s if you look those online or if you're thinking about getting those, because I'm going to put that in the description of the video. Anyways, I wish I would have made a video when I first got them, but I didn't. So I'll just give you a quick review. Now, I just finished kind of oiling these boots up, so they're a little bit darker, but you'll get the idea. This is what my boot looks like now, and I have to warn you, this is after years of use. Let me see if I could get a good, if you could get in here. So yeah, it's been a very long time. If you could see here, that is a gash. Let me see if I could get it close enough so that it, will it, no, it won't. Okay, it doesn't matter. So they've darkened up a lot as well. I feel like any boot that you get will darken up over time. And there's not much you can do. Look at that crease that's here too. The one thing I would say is don't be afraid of your boot changing. I've seen a lot of people online when it comes to their boots. They are really trying to preserve that look that the boot has when they first get it. There's nothing wrong with that. Me personally, I think it's just a boot at the end of the day, and you should treat it as a boot. I think you should use it just like a boot and use it as much as possible. My Iron Rangers were very, very difficult for me to break in. I will warn anyone. I know some people will say it's not that bad. If you look at my other Knicks boots video, I mentioned socks, which is very important. Get yourself some. You can't get really thick socks, but get yourself some good socks with some cushion to help you break these boots in. And also, don't be afraid to like bend them. Get in there and really like get down. And I guarantee you, the more time passes, the better your boot will feel. I would say if a pair of Iron Rangers is your first like real legit boot that you're spending like $350 on, I think it's well worth it. There are maybe some other boots out there that are probably better quality, but I will say I am a sucker, and I will say that I absolutely love the design and the way that it looks. You could dress it up, you could dress it down. They feel relatively good. I think I could compare an Iron Ranger boot, if I had to compare it to another shoe, it's a pair of Chuck Taylors, like Converse. You either love them or hate them, and you have to break them in order to enjoy what they have to offer. Once you break in a pair of Chuck Taylors of Converse, they're like slippers. And the same thing goes for the Iron Ranger. I feel like once you really, really break them in, they start feeling really good. It took me a year or two of wearing them pretty constant to get the Iron Ranger to feel that way. Another thing that I wanted to mention is because I'm showing you this boot, but if you notice, I have the cork sole. They don't make this anymore. I think it comes with the Vibram now. I love this sole. I don't want the other one. I think this gives it a different look. If I ever resole this, which is going to be a very long time, you really have to really use your boot a lot to really, and I don't work in these, so I don't see them breaking down as quickly, but I would get something along the lines of this, because I just like the look of this. This is my casual boot. I was going to wear them right now, so I just figured I'd make a quick video. Somebody might find this useful. Your boots will dark. Oh, one more thing. I have not changed the laces on these boots. Most people are opt for like leather laces. I think that's a good idea. These came with the boot. I'm using these. I don't know. They are good. They're good enough for me. Oh, another thing. You could tie these just at the bottom here. I recommend tie. I know it might feel uncomfortable at first, but tie them all the way to the top. That way you can get these nice creases and really make the boot break in. Just a tip. I know your foot could fatigue, but start getting these nice creases and stuff in them. That way the boot will just feel better over time. Once again, I just oiled these yesterday, so they're a little bit shinier than normal, but you get the idea. Phenomenal boot. I love the design. I love the way that it looks. It's still my go-to casual boot. It's not like my work boot. For work boot, check out the video that I made for Nick's. I think those or Frank's boots or Drew's boots are phenomenal. But these boots, for me, just the way that they look, they're very low-key. And there's a lot of other makers that make a boot like the Ranger. In my opinion, the Ranger just has a certain look that is just special. I think the designer that made it is a Japanese fellow. I wish I knew his name. I do not, but if you know anything about Japanese people, their attention to detail is insane. And you could tell by this boot. Just the design of it is, I think, just beautiful. And if you're thinking about getting a pair of Iron Rangers, just break them in well. Again, this is my personal opinion, don't baby them, use them. Like I mentioned, mine has a gash on it and I wear it with pride. Wear your boots, wear them out. You know, that's what they were made for. So enjoy, and it'll be a good decision on your part. And if you're just starting this whole boot journey, get ready because it's going to get very expensive. I'm probably going to get a third boot pretty soon. I'll leave that as a surprise because I don't know exactly what I'm going to get. I have an idea. But other than that, you have yourself a wonderful day and enjoy your new boot if you are going to get it. If you have any questions, hit me up. But other than that, have a good one, guys. You guys take care.